Hi guys, how are you today? So today, actually, it's my birthday. I mean, actually, in reality, I am recording this a little bit earlier, so it's not my birthday yet, but I will be uploading this on my birthday. So, yeah, it's my birthday, you know. And I wanted to share with you a little story. It's not really a story, but I wanted to share with you my experience meeting the OT9, which is twice. So I had the really chance, luck, whatever you call that, to win an OT9 fan call. Obviously, it's always like the 10-second call, but I was so happy, and also like it's the best early present for me. So I was really like grateful, and so the thing is like I bought the the album, the fourth album, not the fourth album, but it's called Twice a #4. So it's the Japanese release, and I somehow, I don't know how, but I'm really lucky with the Japanese lottery thing, and I cannot like believe that. I already had in my when I bought it like a Tzuyu fan call solo card, so I was like for sure already having a solo fan call with Tzuyu, and I was already really happy. And with the other card, like the OT9 card that I got, I entered the lottery to I put everything this time. I didn't put like anything on Jeongyeon because I feel like when you want a solo fan call, it's so hard to have it unless you have a lot, like really a lot of like CDs and cards, but I didn't have like that many. So so I actually entered all my cards into the OT9 fan call of like 10 seconds, but because you have like two different ones, so you have an OT9 that is like I think 30 seconds or 45 seconds with each member, and then you have one OT9 which is like a meet and greet for 10 seconds with each member, and obviously there's more spot on the OT9 10 seconds. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna put that here, and try my luck, you never know. And I really wanted also to just like meet all the girls, because of course Jeongyeon is my main bias, but I love all the girls, so I wanted to meet them at least once. So yeah, so I was the OT9 fan call started at 5:45 a.m. So I had to wake up. I mean, I didn't have to, but I woke up at like 4:30, to kind of like slowly rise up because I'm not a morning person, so it takes a long time for me to wake up. So I woke up and clean my face and freshen up to meet the girls. I put on this clothes. Obviously, this is the Acme de la Vie Jeongyeon shirt. I don't know, I don't think she noticed that, but I was like, I will still put this on because it's well. And yeah, so it went actually really fast. Usually, because I did the Jihyo and Jeongyeon solo fan call before, so I know that it can take some time, when you're in the queue to wait. It takes quite a lot of time. It can take like quite long. But with the OT9 this morning, it went super fast. Like in 10 minutes, I was like at number 150, and then it went in 10 minutes to the 5th spot. So I was like, oh wow, okay, that's like so fast. I was not ready for that, and I didn't know if there were like gonna be an order or not. So obviously Nayeon came first. And so so what I said to the girls were exactly the same, because this is the first time I'm talking to them, the OT9. So I wanted to say something that was meaningful to me in the sense that what I said was that their music always cheered me up, and that I was, thanking them for making me happy. And I really wanted to share that with them because, that's the truth. That's what I feel every day when I, Twice song pops up in my playlist, and I'm like, this is, Twice. And so yeah, I said that to all the members, so my message is the same, even though I choked on my freaking English, but also on my Japanese, because yes, I did speak in Japanese with the Japanese members, and I wish I did not. Because obviously, I really choked on that, because in the beginning, I wasn't sure about the order. So Nayeon came up, and she was so cute, and I was like, talking in English. And I tried, I asked myself, weeks before this fan call, should I try in Korean? But I tried, I really tried, saying it. I practice, and it's so hard, and I could not. It was so messy, and I was already choking on my freaking Japanese and English, so no, Korean is impossible for me. I will never be able to talk in Korean with them. So I did say what I said to Nayeon, and I was so slow. That's the thing. Obviously, I will not post the video online. Not yet. You guys know me. I will at some point, but later on, when we'll be, out of this, era, I will post it for you guys to see, but obviously I'm not gonna post it now. This is just a kind of a report of what happened, and yeah. Anyway, so how was she? She was so cute. Truly she just listened to me and I talked, I guess, too slow, and she couldn't reply to me. She just listened, and then it cut because I'm fucking slow. And yeah. And so next was Jeongyeon. So it kind of confirmed me the idea. I think it was actually around Momo that I was okay, maybe this is in age order, so it's actually better for me to know, because I can prepare myself for the next member. So next one was Jeongyeon, and Jeongyeon, she stole my heart this morning. She is the highlight of my morning. Even though you guys know I have a bias line and I love all the girls, but Jeongyeon this morning just stole my heart completely because of her reaction to what I said. She got this, I don't know, freaking genuine and happy smile, and that melted my heart so freaking much. I cannot actually tell you how much I was happy to see her this happy. And this smile she had was the best. Truly, I that was really what I loved the most during my fan call this morning. So yeah, so that was Jeongyeon. And then it went to Momo. So that's when, I said, I was okay, this is in age order, so I can prepare myself. With Momo, so I spoke in Japanese. Actually, Momo is the only member where I properly said what I wanted to say in Japanese without choking up. But her reaction, or maybe should I say her non-reaction, was so funny. She looked so done already. And she just she was on her chin. Her chin was on her hands, and she was just listening to me. And again, I didn't got any reaction from that member. Jeongyeon smiled at me, so that was a reaction. I think she did say thank you. I'm not sure now, but yeah. But Momo and Nayeon, I did not get any reaction from them. Nayeon because it cut, but Momo actually, I said everything, and she still got some time, but she just shyly smile, I guess, at me. But she didn't had like any grand like reaction. I'm not asking for grand reaction, you know, but you know, it was just funny. Like her face was like, to me at least, like she looked so done already, and she was like funny for me. So that was Momo. After Momo, there was Sana, and I'm so sad because I in my head I told myself that I wanted to say to her Okairi, which means, you know, welcome back in Japanese, even though, you know, I'm not in Korea. You know, it's the saying is only in Japanese, and I don't know, but I still wanted to say that, but I did not say it because I was like, I panicked, I guess. Because when the call started, she didn't look at the camera. She was like kind of writing or something. She was like kind of like, you could see the top of her head like this. And so I did not, you know, I kind of panicked in that sense because I was like, oh, what should I say? So I said, hi, Sana, you know, like to kind of get her attention. And then she, like, you know, rose her head. So I said hi in Japanese, and I said my stuff, but I kind of choked on my on my Japanese, like quite a bit. But I think she did got the first part. And she said thank you, but I think I was not like fast enough to say everything, and yeah, I just it's too hard. So then it goes on to Jihyo, and Jihyo was like so cute. She was like, yeah, the cutest, and I talked in English with Jihyo. And she said to me, actually, did she say konnichiwa in the beginning? I'm not sure if she did. I think so. Yeah, she did. She said konnichiwa, which is like, you know, hello in Japanese, but I like, you know, followed with English, and so I said to her what I wanted to say, and she looked really pleased. I know that in a recent interview, I think, I'm not sure, I don't know where I read that, I don't remember, but she was saying like, you know, if she can, like if Twice can give like strength and happiness to onces in general, that's like, you know, that makes her happy. So I wanted to say that, even though I talked to Jihyo before already, in my first fan call with her, I said at that time that, you know, onces will always love her and support her, because at that time she was not feeling like really super confident or something, and so I just wanted to like cheer her, like reaffirmed to her that, you know, onces are there with her. And so this time I wanted to say that, you know, Twice music makes me like happy, and she makes me happy as well. And her reaction was like, you know, she really liked it, and she was like thankful. And she even made me a heart. She freaking cute. I didn't even like, she made a heart. It's so freaking cute. I'm like so happy. And then it went on to Mina. And Mina, so again, I spoke in Japanese. I think she could not hear like properly everything because she kept on like going like closer to the phone. But she did understand my first sentence, which you know is like she and Twice always you know, give me energy, you know. That's what it says in Japanese. So she understood that part, and she was like, oh, like, you know, thank you for saying that. But then I choked on my Japanese and tried to say, you know, that like I was happy. I mean, I was happy that she became an idol, but I choked on my Japanese, and so she didn't really understand. And also it was like I was too slow to say that because I choked on my Japanese, so it cut. So I did not get any other reaction except the thank you she gave me, like in the first sentence. And then, so it was supposed to go on Dahyun, but for a whole freaking 4 minutes, there was nothing, and like the phone was like, you know, like loading or something. With each member, like Nayeon, Jeongyeon, Momo, Sana, Jihyo, and Mina, it like there was like only like a few seconds before, you know, going up to the other members. But with between Mina and Dahyun, it was like 4 whole minutes, and it is long when you're waiting like this, like, and you don't know what's happening. 4 minutes is freaking long. I was like, what the hell is happening? I hope it's not gonna cut. Like, you know, I want my school milk club. Where are my school milk club? You know, I want to see them as well. Like, I was like freaking out because it was like, what is happening? You know, and the thing was like still loading, and you know, but luckily it did go through. To Dahyun, and Dahyun was so freaking like just the cutest. She had like a bun, like a messy bun on the top of her head, and so I said to her that in English. I tried to say it like slowly because I think, I mean, she's better for sure in English now, but like she's not the strongest in English, so yeah, I said what I said. She's like, you know, she said hi when I said hi, and then I said what I said, and she was like really touched by what I said, and she was like, oh, thank you, and then she like did a half heart like this. And she was so cute. That was like, you know, really, really cute. So then I had to wait a little bit again, like 20 seconds before it went to Cheong. My Cheong! And I said the same again, you know, I didn't like change anything, but I did, I think, choked on my English, you know, instead of saying like Twice's music cheer me up, I said Twice music makes me happy, and then again I like kind of repeated myself and said like, Cheong, thank you for making me happy. I didn't want to like repeat, you know, those words, but you know, I was, you know, just like too stressed because it's Cheong. And Cheong is so freaking cute, obviously it's Cheong, you know, and she gave me like that smile with like a dimple that I really enjoyed. It's just like the cutest, and in my opinion, I'm not sure, you'll see later and you'll tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that she was going to say, to do a heart again, because in my very first fan call with Cheong, she was like going to do a heart, but then it cut, and I was like, no. And this time I think it's the same. It's actually the same that happened. Like she was like, her, you know, I don't know, her arms were going up, so in my head. And even if it's not, it's in my head, so it's fine. I will, you know, think about it like as she was going to do a heart. And then, but it cut first, and I couldn't see. So I was like, no, not again. I'm cursed. But yeah, and so that was Cheong. And then Chewy was last. And I had to wait a minute for Chewy also, so it was a little bit long as well. And I was like, hope I'll have my Chewy. Even though with Chewy I had actually a fan call, a solo fan call. So even though if I didn't see her, you know, the OT9, I would have still seen her after, but I wanted my OT9 still, you know. Chewy looked so cute and so shy. I don't know, she has that shy personality, I feel. And she understood what I said and just said thank you in the end. Like, she's like a cute thank you, like, you know, when she said thank you, she like closes her eyes and she's like, thank you. Anyway, it's really cute. And yeah, so that was my OT9 fan call at 6 in the morning. After that, I tried to sleep again, to nap, because my solo fan call with Chewy was around 11:25 a.m. So, you know, there was still a lot of like hours in between. So I was like, okay, I'm like super tired. I woke up at 4:30. So I'm going to try and sleep again. I obviously could not, because, you know, it's you know, the adrenaline, I don't know, the serotonin, the excitement or whatever that, you know, did not make me let me sleep. So I did not sleep. I mean, I still lay down on the bed and chilled, but I'm now actually after eating and having like finished all these fan calls, I'm really tired, and I think I will be sleeping and napping right after. But let me just tell you about my last fan call, which was the solo fan call with Chewy, which was really fast because it was also 10 second, and that was so long. The queue, like I said, for the OT9, it took me 10 minutes to go from 150 to 5. But for Chewy, I was in the rating room and I was like 132 or 31, I don't remember. And it took like an hour or something to go to like 5. It took so long, and I didn't eat before because I don't know, I just didn't eat, and I was starving. My stomach was like growling, and I was like, fudge. I hope it you cannot hear it because it was really loud. I was really hungry. and so yeah, it took so long, so I waited a long time to get to Chewy, and when I got to Chewy, this time, since it was a solo, and I already told her what I wanted to tell her in the beginning, like which the generic thing that I said with everyone. This time I wanted to say something a little bit more personal, like to her. I mean, so I said to Chewy this time that her singing voice kept on getting better and better at every comeback. Because I do feel like it, it's really what I'm feeling. So I said that to her, and she enjoyed that, and she just said thank you again. It's actually like the same. I feel like what I said was different, but the reaction was exactly the same. She just said thank you with like that nod, and with like her eyes like closing cutely, like kind of shy, And yeah, and so that was my solo fan call with Chewy, which was 10 seconds as well. But anyway, sorry, that was long, but I wanted to do this small report and share with you guys my early birthday present that I really love because I saw OT9 and I'm so happy. Anyway, guys. Heads up, there will be no video for this Sunday because I am at the K-pop Flex festival, which is a K-pop festival that is in Germany. So I will not have time to do any videos for this weekend. And so I will be enjoying my time because I will be seeing Mamamoo, Idol, and Dreamcatcher. So yeah. I will be enjoying my time, and yeah, so no video this Sunday. Sorry, but sorry not sorry. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this and for watching me like ramble and talk about my sweet OT9 fan call, whatever. And yeah, thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video. See you.